I'll let you know that this will be till 8:30. Adigbo and Hansen will be here to take the Igbo segment right after that. And then I'll have sports at 10. I'll be back at 10:30. I'll let you know what we'll be looking at that point when I do return. So let's go on straight now. We'll be taking a look at The Guardian. And oh yes, say at about 16 minutes past the hour, Rufai Oseni will be joining us for his own analysis before yours. Then, SIM linkage and national security. Fresh anxiety as FD disconnects 50 million unlinked SIMs September 11. So if you've not linked your September 11 or 14, that's the deadline. September 14. September 14. I say it again. September 14. Some of us will like last minute rush too much. So you have enough time to go do it now. And some networks have a way of doing that online. So please do it now. Concerns as Abuja photographer spends 10 months in detention over intentional insult. That story, it made a lot of waves on social media yesterday. And they found out who the boss of that guy is. And this was somebody sent a message that I know they work against her. Thank you very much. And the boss felt insulted. And the guy, because he couldn't get bail, 50K also, he stayed in detention for nearly 10 months. 10 months. Very sad. Reps member warns Lagos LP against illegal Congress. Others. Criminal Justice Act ineffective 7 years after NBA. 7 years after NBA laments. Criminal Justice Act ineffective 7 years after NBA laments. PDP crisis. Day judge advises Atiku to contest presidency in 2031 at 85 years. Beyond the facade, unveiling violence in Nigeria's peaceful presidential elections. That's a news analysis on The Guardian, page 4. You check it out. Kaduna Bauchi order residents to vacate flood-prone areas. Currency in circulation hits 4 trillion naira, defies CBN's monetary tightening measures. NLC threatens indefinite strike as Ajero honors police invitation. If you remember, he said it's on the 29th. I'll be coming to see you guys. And so, today is that day, 29th. Let's move now from The Guardian to Daily Trust. Daily Trust newspaper has this one. Kidney harvest. FG suspends doctor accused in Daily Trust report. NCC sets September 14 as final deadline for SIM NIN linkage. Fresh diphtheria outbreak claims 40 lives in Kano. Flooding kills over 170 in 15 states. Riders, 107,652 hectares of farmlands, 80,049 houses destroyed. NEMA warns of severe incidents in September, October. Tinubu urges speedy action on environmental concerns. That's from the Daily Trust. We also have contract scams. Kanu governor orders closure of MDA's accounts because there are leakages. How? Well, investigations ongoing. Abuja, how 7 naval officer killed man stole his jeep. Very sad. Strike. FG ASU to reconvene September 6th after their meeting didn't, get any good headway. They're reconvening on September 6th. NACON needs systemic reforms. This is according to the presidency. And we'll move on now to another one. This time, we're taking a look at the Punch newspaper. The Punch newspaper has, by the mast, NLC plans mass procession as Ajero honors police invitation today. If you remember, we had the National General Secretary of the NLC here, and one thing he talked about, or that's the deputy, he said that they were all going to go in a procession. Everybody go follow, go police station. We go see who they want to arrest for all of us. So that's going to be happening today. Atiku Bode judge disagree over 2027 presidential ambition. Major headline for the Punch newspaper: government plans evacuation camps as flood hits 28 states. Flooding affects 133 local governments, 526,703 persons. Tinubu promises aid. Then we have lovely, lovely pictures of the National Theatre in front of the Punch newspaper. And the heading is very simple: Bankers Committee completes restoration of National Theatre. You have a photo of the gatehouse, landscape, rooftop, circulation lobby, the cinema, the banquet hall, artists changing room. It's beautiful. Check it out, the Punch newspaper. You see what the Bankers Committee has done with the restoration of the National Theatre. Now, about the camps being planned for those hit by flood, 28 states, we have it that, according to the National Emergency Management Agency, the heavy rains and flooding that have wreaked havoc across the country in recent times have spread across 28 states, and it has claimed the number of lives I mentioned before, 175. Authorities are asking residents to leave flood-prone areas, move to higher heights, because we're still going to be having heavy rainfalls. They will still happen. September, October, still there for the rains to really ravage. So people have been advised to move up. And the agency further revealed that they had activated the National Emergency Operations Center following the recent flooding, and that 2024 flooding has affected 28 states across 133 local government areas. And take note, the dam hasn't been open yet. By that time, even my house for home, water they reach everywhere. So check on your people back home and check out the list. If your area is part of it, please tell your people to move. Now, so far, the disaster assessment in almost all the states have been done, and they include Ogun, Rivers, Imo, Lagos, Ekiti, Edo, and Kwara. The most recent for flood assessments are in Zamfara, Katsina, Jigawa, Adamawa, Sokoto, Bauchi, Taraba, Kebbi, Kano, Benue, and Kogi. Again, I'll say check on your people, check on your area to be sure it's not part of it. And the one on NLC planning the mass procession as Ajero honors the police invitation. They have it that, the change in plans had occurred, and Ajero had said, nope, I will be coming on the 29th because you can't just stampede me. So ahead of today's visit to the police headquarters in Abuja, the NLC Central Working Committee on Wednesday sent out a circular mobilizing the union members and affiliate associations for a march on the police head offices around the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. That means all the states will see processions of workers and affiliates all going to the police stations and say, we don't come, what happened? Remember why that invitation came? It came in the wake of a night raid by the police on the NLC National Secretariat in Abuja, and Nigeria has been asked to come answer questions on grounds of terrorism, financing terrorism, this and that and that. All right, check it out. The Punch newspaper has that story. The first half 2024 FG's earning from non-oil exports hit $2.7 billion. Fuel crisis, landing cost of diesel rises to 1,136 naira 0.97 kobo to a liter. 1,136 naira 97 kobo to a liter. And 2027, emulate Biden, Bode judge tells Atiku, says Nigerians waiting for PDP to rescue them with a southerner as leader. Alleged terrorism financing NLC to storm federal headquarters as police grill Ajeru. Why we may resume protests by hashtag end bad governance protesters. Depot owners sell fuel above NNPC Limited's templates. This is according to a source. NMDPRA threatens sanctions against culprits. We were looking at the New Telegraph. You can find those stories there. Kwara Customs generated 3.3 billion naira in 2 months. And we'll have the rider truckers threaten to halt container haulage at port over attacks and extortion. Major headline for New Telegraph is digital security. NCC insists on September 14 deadline for NIN SIM linkage. Again, I did talk don't wait till September 13 midnight to to start your own now. And it says a writer here says uncovers cases of individuals. Check this out, with over 100,000 SIM cards. You hear that? 153 million SIMs successfully linked. Strike. FG ASU reach compromise to reconvene September 6. Rivers crisis. Monarch allegedly bows non-Wike supporters from palace. Abga crisis. Revisits Njoko's recognition as chairman. Ezio Kenwa tells INEC. Nigeria's non-oil exports record 6.26% growth, hit $2.7 billion. This is according to NEPC. And FG recovers 83.01 billion naira via whistleblowers. Tinubu reactivates policy, sends bill to National Assembly. Nigeria spent $87.35 billion on foreign education, PTA, in 10 years. This is according to a report. And there's a study. Ultrasound device shows promise for treating chronic pain. That is a study. Pick up the paper to read up on that study. And the one I talked about, NCC and NIN SIM linkage. Well, this was contained in a statement that was issued by the NCC spokesman, Ruben Moka, on Wednesday in Abuja. And he mentioned all those figures I had talked about. And he's urging, I'll quote him now so you know it's directly from them. We urge all members of the public who have not yet completed their NIN SIM linkage or who have faced issues due to verification mismatch to visit their service providers promptly to update their details before the deadline. Alternatively, the approved self-service portals are available for the purpose. The NCC also reminds the public that the sale and purchase of pre-registered SIMs are criminal offenses punishable by imprisonment and fines. As I told you, you can also do it online. Please do that. Then the one on the whistleblower, we have it here that the federal government has put the total recovery of funds through whistleblower policy at 83.01 billion naira. And they broke down the components there, and the recovery represents only liquid assets. This doesn't include non-movable properties and vehicles. And this was said recently at a session. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edu, confirmed the government's position on Wednesday in Abuja at a one-day sensitization workshop on the implementation of whistleblower policy in Nigeria, issues, challenges, and way forward. And he has said that this has been put forward by the presidency, hoping that it will scale through fast, because it had previously suffered some legislative setbacks. Okay, remember in 2020, Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption, chaired by Professor Issa Sagi, chairman, said the committee recovered 594.09 billion naira in 3 years through the implementation of the whistleblowing policy on whistleblowing for revenue generating agencies in Nigeria. There should also be that one on whistleblowing on corruption. That too should be something major to be tackled, because you see online right now somebody who they're saying hashtag free PDOM. The thing is that they say he was whistleblowing, but alas, he's under detention under very strict conditions. He got bailed, and one would now wonder, how safe will you be to whistleblow when it comes to corruption? I have more papers to tackle or to bring to you, but right now, let's speak with Rufai. Good morning, Rufai. How are you?
Morning, bless you so much.
Bless you. Rufai, how old will you be before you go for presidential, is it contestation? For you to
Me,
become a now, Shebi they say Atiku should wait till he's 80 something years. How many years would you want to
I
be before
beg,
you
not
go?
mind, not mind Bode, not mind Baba Bode George, Jare. These are the same people. These are the same people that work with Wiki against their own political party. Now you are saying Atiku should go and wait his turn because things did not go your way.
Mm.
So
You,
easy for them to say. This was Zim Baba Bode George that abused the hell out of Tinubu. Today he has aligned with Tinubu. So where does he stand really on issues?
he's saying that Southerner should be the
Where does
one
he
who will be
stand?
coming as
Where does
president.
he stand on issues? This was
Hmm.
the same Baba Bodejo that said anybody but Tinubu. Has he not gone to Ghana? Has he not gone to Ghana? Maybe he said he was going to Ghana
He's
after
on
he
the
said,
way. He's on his
but I
way.
mean, I feel like came to beg. He's on his way. No, he said he's
Eh.
not going again now. Please, and in reaction to that, no but God in this country. It is the Nigerian people that will decide who will be president in 2027. So let's just forget all of this. And this is their fight for. I'm not saying, you see, that there should not be rotation in and all of that. I'm not saying I totally agree with 100% what Atiku does. But I'm also saying that we should have a case in our national life for integrity. There are many things in life that doesn't go our way. But we must not say because things do not go our way, we should scatter everything. That was what people like them, Wiki, still did in that last election in the PDP. With due respect, you heard Dino Melaye's interview where he said Wike lobbied to the last minute. The question is, if Wike had gotten a vice presidential ticket with Atiku, will he do all he did? Let's talk for the sake of integrity. You see, one thing is don't favor politicians. That's why they are so quick to shout zoning and all of that. If he had gotten the vice presidential ticket, will he sabotage his own ticket? He will not. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. So the fight in the first place was not about personal ambition. It was not about zoning on the Nigerian people that are fighting. I'm not saying everything Atiku did leading up to that was right. Atiku shares his own blame. The zeitgeist of the party and the nation was about to come to the south. Him trying to put himself forward was overreaching, which I totally disagree with. But was Wiki any better in all of this scenario? And let's stop doing all of this to ourselves. And that's why I asked Baba Bode George. I said, Baba Bode George, they put you part of the disciplinary committee. But you, I know very well, worked against your own party man Jandon in Lagos. So did that one have anything to do with Wiki? Why did you work against your own party man in Lagos? Because you did not like him, or your father, when you went to school with GRV's father, is that the modus operandi? Let's call it spade a spade. You see, it's one thing that will lead us to righteousness and well-being in this country. It's speaking the truth. It's speaking the truth. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. Secondly, as regards this back and forth with what's happening on these 18 years, I don't think it's the right move.
Mm.
And I also do not think people should ethnicize issues and say, oh, it's a reflection of the mindset of the North that now they're saying people should wait till 18 years before they write exam. No. I posted a tweet on my Twitter where I just posted the position of somebody called Bola Tito in a bid to be able to interrogate that position. And I have since posted a lot of interrogation of that position where she was talking about that there's child marriage in the North. Why did you want to extend the age of writing wife to 18 years? Blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, is this alliance really favoring us? The North, like I said, is not our problem. Our problem are people we put in position of leaders that lack discretion. Dear Igbo man, like I've been posting, Yoruba man is not your problem. Dear Yoruba man, Igbo man is not your problem. In fact, they're your brothers and sisters. And that's why I totally condemn what that lady in Canada was said to have said that they will poison Yoruba. That is totally bad and abhorrent.
And Benin people.
And Benin people, and I think that that lady should be charged. The truth has to be said is our common enemy. We are all victims of politicians with selfish interests that only come and use fault lines of ethnicity. And are we going to allow these politicians continue? The first time the fault lines of ethnicity was very rife leading up to an election in this country was the 1959 general elections on the 12th of December. Leading up to those elections, they had divided the country along fault lines. Awolowo could barely campaign in other parts of the country in the north and all of that. And that's why you saw that when the results came out, People voted according to religion of regions because of ethnicity. The likes of Northern People's Party and Northern People's Congress (NPC) got a lot of votes in the north. Awolowo could barely take one or two areas. In fact, when he went to campaign in the north, all he did were helicopter stops. The same thing also in the south. But guess what? The likes of some political parties had alliances with the north. There was a party led by the northern, what's it called, NEPO, Northern Progressive Elements, that was led by Aminu Kano. That was the party of the poor people. That party had alliances with parties in the south. So it shows you that despite that people are trying to factionalize us, people are not factionalized. They can have alliances with anybody. And that's why they did well. But we also know the politics that was played after those 59 elections and the politics that continue to pervade the air. But you see, most of the people, dramatic personnel, and those politicians that divided this nation, they are all gone today. So why do we keep taking this bigotry and ethnic sentiment and destroying ourselves?
You know,
We
Rufai,
don't
I
do
was just thinking, sorry, while you were talking, I was just thinking that how did all these things trickle down? People
no,
are
no,
filled with
that
anger of things they didn't even experience, and it's trickling
no,
from generation to
this is
another.
the origin of what I'm telling you. But I'm also telling you that why people were using ethnicity to play politics. There were other people that saw beyond ethnicity.
Mm,
Hence the partnership between Northern Element Progressive Union, NEPO,
mm.
and NCSC. And guess what? They went in alliance against the Northern People's Congress. So when people keep touting things like an Igbo man cannot work with an Hausa man, it's a lie.
It's a bad seed that has been sown by some selfish people, and
But
people
I'm
are
giving you
failing to see that it's
my
selfishness.
my sister, I'm giving you empirical facts. You know me, I'm
I
a man of
believe,
empirical
yeah.
facts. Zikist National Council of Nigerians and Cameroon, NCNC, all right, they maintained a steady alliance with NEPO, which was the main opposition party in northern Nigeria. Pure and simple. That was Aminu Kano working in alliance with Zik, an Igbo man. So when they say Igbo and Hausa or the North cannot work together, it's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
We also saw that pan out after the Civil War, where when we went to the 79 elections, every political party in this Nigeria reached a unanimous conclusion that to bring about integration, all their running mates must be from the East. Those were glory days of Nigeria. And guess what? Awolowo ran with I think Umeedi. Shagari ran with, what's it called? This my very good friend. This Baba I met before he passed to first architect in Nigeria. What's his name now? Oh God.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but I can see his face.
Was one of the first people to get a PhD in architecture. Alex Ekweme
Uh-huh.
was one of the first people to get a PhD in architecture in Nigeria. All the political parties agree that their running mates must be from the East, and it worked out well to be able to bring in people. And it was because of those consolations. That's why you saw that after fighting war against the Nigerian state about 20 years ago, the same Ojuku that led that war was able to come back and integrate and even run in elections in 83, in federal elections in Nigeria. So why are we dividing ourselves? I just need to say this because all of this ethnic baiting has gone on for too long.
Mhm.
We'll quickly talk about the flood situation. It's a very bad one in the country. We can say commiserations to all the lives lost, but what are we also doing to be able to forestall these occurrences of flood? It has to be said. What are we also doing? FG said they have recovered 83.1 billion for whistleblowers. The question is, have they paid the whistleblowers? Because you can't expect people to blow the whistle and you don't get them their rewards in the end.
And is their whistle blowing only for financial things? People blow whistles
Uh-huh.
for other things, and the next thing we say they
So
are being
no,
arrested.
The people like PDOM that blow whistle on the government for things that are happening and reveal shenanigans of the government, they arrest them. And that's why today I would like to ask, what's the role of the Human Rights Commission? What work are they doing that they're arresting journalists from vacancies? Because I've not heard the Human Rights Commission say anything in all of this arrest. Oh. And please, Nigerians, like they say, Kereo, go and link your SIM. 14th September, you will not get another chance. So that's
What's
what
K-Rail? What does that mean?
Kere means announcement. Oh.
Oh,
Say me I stay village when we are village man. So that time when town crier won't go round town, he go dey hit gong. Go
you
go go
go.
go 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 go. Kere o, kere o. FG will disconnect 50 million on link SIMs on September 14. No. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just it.
Don't say we
And
didn't tell you. Mm.
I don't say we did not tell you here. Oh.
Mm.
So it has to be said. And one other thing we just have to do is that this NLC that is threatening indefinite strike as a Jero honors police invitation, let's see the outcome first. But we'll just have to call that please, police must not be high-handed than Ajero. They must respect his fundamental human rights.
Mm.
And if he's not found wanting, he must be let go, not be detained indefinitely.
Yeah.
Currency in circulation has hit 4 trillion. Is defying CBN's monetary tightening policy. CBN is losing the fight. And when currency circulation is high, these are things that feed into inflation.
Yeah.
So we should be careful.
But
FG
currency,
has
hold on, the
actually
currency is high out there, right? You go to
currency
banks, they
circulation.
tell you this is the amount you're able to collect from the bank. But all the POS operators, they all have
But
monies and
but
monies and monies.
but
What are they up to?
the truth has to be said. When MFLA brought in a naira redesign to be able to stem this worrying tide, didn't the APC call Emefiele a bad person? And in fact, they went to the Supreme Court to get a judgment against the monetary policy because it was going to hamper their chances in the election. Today, now, who is suffering it now? How will currency circulation not be high when you have the old currency and the new currency still going side by side and currencies have been printed?
Mm-hmm.
You are spending old naira and new naira at the same time with no recourse to how you are going to phase them out. So, these are the things we keep saying. So, when hypocrisy wants to kill us, I just hope we'll be able to open our ears. Secondly, FG has to reach compromise to reconvene September. Let's see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be said. And please, another carry I want to do. Carry, carry. Student loan is out to go and make your applications. And please, let's not ethnicize or regionalize student loan. Let's not say, oh, they are using to favor some parts over the others.
Mm-mm.
Go and make your application in fairness. If you have any challenges, report to us. We'll amplify your voices. That's why we are your voice as the voice of the people.
Mm.
Ereo.
But there's something I quarreled with the other time when Honorable, what was his name, Benjamin Kalu, came out to say that, oh, for those from the southeast, they didn't really get anything because the forms were badly filled, were incorrectly filled, 20 something thousand people incorrectly filling forms. And I'm like, what's going on? The
Is it not a
schools should
shame
be
of
meant to answer questions.
is it not a shame of Benjamin Kalu that is coming out to complain that forms were badly filled? If forms were badly filled, why didn't he just go ahead and set up a form filling training portal? Why do people just come out and complain when they can solve the problem?
And my challenge now is when people now complain, you don't take up your own person who seem not to be doing the proper things. You just generalize and just
And
start
so
playing
why
the
is he
victim
complaining?
card.
So why is he complaining? You should just come out and fix the problem. Like me, I've noticed that there's a problem in my community. Passing WAEC is a big deal. I'm trying to use my library to be able to solve the problem by getting people to be able to get technology-based mock exams, and refresher coaching towards their WIAC for students in my community. So
Mm-hmm.
I saw a problem, I fixed it.
Yeah, and
You that
Ben,
you are the
uh,
Speaker of the National
yeah.
Assembly, why can't you just say, okay, you know what? Out of my over 25 million I collect every month, or over 10 million, I don't know how much I collect in the House of Rep, I'm going to dedicate for all my senatorial zone and say, oh, you know what, we are going to set up a form
Mm-hmm.
filling portal and
Yes.
sensitization program, which we want create job for people, help them fill the form, and rack up the number. So rather than complain and shout without doing anything, what I will do is I will focus on how I can ensure that out of that student loan, my senatorial zone get a lot. That's just it.
Yeah.
And
Instead of
mobilization.
waiting for the governors, oh, the governors have started doing this. And
No,
what
no, no,
bothers
no.
me, what bothers me again is these are young people. They are young people who should know how to break away from all the badness of the past and help people start afresh. But you still towing the same lines and not doing things properly with all the clout and power that you have to make a change.
I say leave him now. He wants us to. He said they don't feel form properly. So what have you done about it?
Embarrassing.
So
Embarrassing.
leave him. Let him just be talking there.
Huh.
Uh,
Oh,
please
Jerry,
tell. Yeah. So he should fill the form properly. Pure and simple.
that's
That's
all.
just encourage them. Go and teach them to feel it properly. If somebody doesn't feel something, you teach them. If they could feel it properly, they will feel it properly. So
Uh-huh.
why don't you step in the gap?
And
Why don't
funny
you?
enough, that region
And,
is filled with very intelligent people. So what kind of
oh yeah.
excuse is that?
So all you just need to do is why don't you start a sensitization campaign? Eh? Why don't you start a sensitization campaign? So that's just it.
Hmm. Anyway, as I did here good because if I did that Abuja, I just and every day I did follow people they quarrel every day. I for the quarrel every day.
That's when you ask me say at what age
uh,
that I want try run for. I say, my work now to sensitize people. At least that work is big enough. Office of the Citizen of the Federal Republic work is big enough rather than go and add the presidency onto
I
it.
beg go.
At least make my talk safe, bring about good electoral system first. That's
Yeah.
my priority.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
That's just
Thank you
so
very
please
much.
carry o. My
Carry
fellow
on.
Igbo brothers. Yoruba is not your problem. Oh. Carry o, my fellow Yoruba brother. Igbo is not your problem. You people are friends and are brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Come together. Let's make this country work.
Yeah.
Carry o, my northern brothers. Igbos are not your problem. Carry o, my Igbo brothers. Northern is not your problem. You are brothers. Our common enemy is the thieving political class of
Yes.
Nigeria that doesn't want to see the progress of this country.
Another carry is check within because the enemy most times is within you, yourself,
Yes,
ourselves. Let's
yes,
check
so
in house. Thank you so much, Rufai. I know Abuja people
bless
don't
you.
be vexed by now.
Oh yeah, make we come meet them.
All right, take care, take care. We've been listening. Rufai Oseni has done the bit he has to do this morning. Soon it will be yours. But I have two more papers I'll run through just before we now take your calls to open the parliament. I have the one from Vanguard. The WASC, NAS wades into age controversies, says it's archaic. Article says FG acting like military regime. FG's declaration unacceptable, draconian. CSOs it will lead to capital flight. Done. Will subject it to public hearing. Senate. We haven't been briefed on the matter. Reps. Energy crisis. Marketers seek diesel price reduction to 700 naira per liter. Insecurity, bandits, kidnappers, others should be exterminated. This according to the president. Alleged terrorism financing. NLC president honors police invitation today. And Nigeria Interpol arrests over 300 members of Black Axe criminal group is across different countries in the world. South African billionaire John Rupert overtakes Dangote as Africa's richest man. And okay, let's just breeze through some of the ones we have on the Daily Independent. Once I don't get there, I must read them. When I know vex, I did wake up by 4 o'clock to do this, so I must read it for you to hear. NCC announces final deadline for NIN-SIM linkage compliance. I've seen it again. No. Plateau Assembly reduces elected LG officials' tenure to 2 years. There's the Daily Independent. If you must contest, wait till 2031 But the judge tells Atiku, this under presidency with the rider, says a Southerner must occupy the position till 2031. You can't talk of 2027, 2023 has no benefit yet. Atiku's aid. Kanu implements single central revenue account for MDAs. NACON. Presidency decries financial impropriety of religious institution. Governor Oti convenes Labour Party stakeholders meeting September 4, and there's a lot of wahala there. There's the complaints coming out. 16 burnt in road crash in Ondo. Very sad. To avert ASU strike, FG raises committee to review union's demands, meets union September 6th after deadlocked meeting. And Tinubu appoints Akinde Uzokpala to board of BOIN. Finally, the Daily Times. We have the one on Bode Judge there. We have the one of ASU. And alleged terrorism, DIA gets court order to detain policeman, 19 others for 30 days. Supporting Nigeria's democracy, best way to respond to Nigerians' aspirations is according to the EU. EFCC warns lawyers against violating anti-money laundering rules. And insecurity, bandits, kidnappers, others will face consequences of their actions, is according to Tinubu. I'm Cordelia Obe, right after this breather.
You are listening to the number one station, the voice of the people, 90.3 FM. Do not touch that dial.
Dear valued listeners, we believe in free speech, but with freedom comes responsibility. We like to remind you to be mindful of the power of your words and the impact they can have on others. As members of Voice of the People community, it is crucial that we foster an environment of respect as we desire a healthy discussion and diverse opinions. So, how do you contribute to a more responsible and informed dialogue? 1. Fact check before you speak. Take time to verify the information you intend to share. 2. Respectful language. Choose your words thoughtfully and avoid derogatory or offensive words. 3. Encourage a healthy debate. 4. Lead by example. As a listener, you also have a powerful voice. To be part of the conversation, the number to call is 0700 903 903 903 or send a WhatsApp message to 0817 175 6338. For all marketing and sales inquiries, please call 0912 666 9908. Words have power. Use them wisely.
All right, let's go on now. Straight, the number you'll be calling is 0700 903 903 903 and 0817 175 6338. That will be for the WhatsApp. We've already given you some of the initial ground rules, being speech must be responsibly presented. You already know what is not allowed or not proper to be said on the air. And when you call, you please let us know where you're calling from. You turn down the volume on your radio set. Each person has 90 seconds, and I'd like you to help me by, just wrapping up immediately. You start hearing those monosyllabic and so on. That means time is up. I'll start with you. A very good morning to you. How are you? Hello.
Good morning, Madam Cordelia.
Morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
All right.
How was the last night?
Very fine, thank you. All the greetings stay inside your 90 seconds. Oh yeah, oh they go.
All right. My name is Peter Usifo. I'm calling from Abama, Jerry.
All right, go ahead.
Concerning what Bode Judge said, the advice he gave Atiku. First of all, he must not play God. Then secondly, the truth is bitter. He may be telling the truth, or he may be saying the truth to Atiku. But as a party man, he should be able to, support anybody that PDP throws up for the election in 2027. So that is.
All right.
And moreover, concerning the whistleblowing bill, I think it's the resuscitation of that policy, because I think when Buhari was there, he had brought it into play. So if Bola Ahmed Tinubu should take it to the National Assembly, he's just resuscitating it. But he should make sure that that bill does not victimize the innocent one. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Chika Bende from Trade Fair Lagos, good morning. Ajero going to the police with colleagues is his choice, but I prefer going there with his lawyer, and after that, I would like police to invite the 400 men indicted for sponsoring terrorism too. And you think he's not going there with the lawyers? Of course he's going with the lawyers now. That's the way to go. He's going with the lawyers. Hello, good morning. Thank you for holding on. Hello? Okay, one more hello, and I move to the next. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Lady C.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm very fine,
My name
thank
is
you.
Ayeko.
Welcome, sir. Go ahead.
Calling from the Truth is Bitter Estate.
Go ahead,
The
sir.
long and short of my contribution is that there is no truth in this country. That's the problem we are having or facing. Is there is righteousness, and fear of God. Because those people ruling us, God has endowed us with all the necessary blessings, all the necessary. I'm just praying that they should have a change of mind to repent and to do what is right and just, so that this country can have peace. They've forgotten 6 feet. They should remember 6 feet. They brought nothing. We brought nothing, and we are going with nothing. So I beg them, I'm begging that they should change. The masses are suffering to eat, to buy drugs. Everything is on the high side. See what our president, he has acquired everything on land, on sea, on air. You just mentioned the Afghanis, when they are attacking him at this point in the Yoruba version. They mentioned more than 4 or 5 important things that he has done. And he forgotten this. So I thank you already for the enlightenment.
All right, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
ma'am.
All right, God bless you, sir. Benjamin from Shogunle, you are next. Naira keeps losing value against the dollar on daily basis. That is affecting the prices of goods and services, resulting to hard cost of living to Nigerians. And it appears the government of President Tinubu that promised Nigerians renewed hope has no solution to Nigeria's economic problems. The president should please seek economics experts for help before things totally go out of hand. The federal government should please do all humanly possible to avert ASU's strike this time, not just having meetings and meetings that will end up in deadlock. Benjamin from Shogunle, that was from you. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Good morning, Lady C.
Good morning, Adama.
Good morning, DOP. Good morning, DOP fans, everybody.
Welcome.
So, yeah, my own, they say, you see, this is hatred. Everybody have hatred for Yoruba. Yoruba, they have hatred for Igbo. They have hatred for Hausa. They have hatred for Yoruba. It's brought from this government where we dey inside. It's not like this before. It's like this before, but not like, say, like, just this time around is too much. The hatred is too much. But now, we poor people, they are all these politicians, they are using, we will be poor people, we don't get anything, we don't get much to talk. When they see the power, all of them, all the politicians, just like be like musicians, when they begin to call themselves. Know that they hate themselves, then because they seek the power, they need power, make them more popular. That's why our politicians today, they will use our head, knock our head together. We go begin the quarrel. All of them, they say the same thing. So let our Igbo, Yoruba, I will say make we get wise. Know that those people, they are using us. Because I believe if you go to some company today where you get Hausa they there, Yoruba they there, Igbo they there. You go to the company where Hausa, Yoruba they, Igbo they inside. So why people are fighting themselves? We all these politicians join ourselves together. They knock our head together.
All right,
so
thank you.
That's my own.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that wise one. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. All right, His Royal Highness BC Walker in Oshodi, good morning. The worst mistake PDP will make in 2027 is to present Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as a flag bearer. To be honest with you, Lady C, it will be a Christmas gift to APC. And for the Abuja photographer, I really sympathize with him for the unjust treatment meted out to him. I wish he would be compensated. I really wish so too. And they've dragged his former boss. Oh God, the man, he don't know what he hit him. He must do the right thing. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is what you're asking for his release as your last line. Prince Ayotek, you sent this. If Atiku fails to contest in 2027, he should forget about it. But for me, I would like him to merge with Obi and others to take power from APC, while Obi will be their presidential candidate of the party. The NLCA has lost people's confidence, so they are on their own. The concerned states that will be affected by floods should do something before it affects them. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning to you too. What's your name?
This is Good News Ambassador of the POP. I'm calling you from
You're proud. You're proud. Very proud. Go ahead.
one of the newspaper headlines says Gombe State to enroll 1,000 Amajiri in school. That is one of the good news.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I forgot that's your work to going forward. Yes. Thank you very much.
You see, I am a patriotic Nigerian and I do my work faithfully.
Very, very. I do the front pages. Yes. Ikan will be doing the inside pages going forward. So say that. Take that headline again, I beg.
Gombe State government to enroll 1,000 Amajiri in school. So if every other state from the north follow the same, I think we will be able to have a reduction of all this influx of youth every year and day and night. It's a good and it's a good start for them to move. I wish them well.
Thank you. You deserve my bell. I thought it's only the good one you're supposed to be saying now.
Okay. Is that what the only one you want me to say?
Okay, talk another one. One more time. Talk the next one.
Okay, let me give our adage. I think I will end it for now.
What's the meaning of that adage now?
Okay. A foul leg can never kill its children, no matter how it might be.
So much for doing that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Yeah, this is Kingsley from Mushin.
All right, Kingsley from Mushin. Please a little louder. Go ahead.
I just want to take a walk. You can doing a quick walk.
Thank
definition information. I just want us to next election. Just know what to do about it. In fact, the Labour Party should just know what to do about it because we highly stuck.
Is this the first time you're calling me?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Oh, come on, man. You should tell me. You need a bell. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, right? You take care now. Okay. Frank Uneri from the US, I got you. Nigerian police force is really funny. They leave major security issues facing the nation, kidnapping, herdsmen, attack, farmers can't utilize their farmlands, etc. NPF couldn't tackle any of these challenges, but are very quick to label the NLC president as sponsor of terrorism in Nigeria. Where is the over 400 list of sponsors of terrorism given to them by UAE? What a shame. Until the authoritarian tendencies of those in charge of our government is curtailed, civil rights and decent society is far from our reach. May God help and heal our land. Franco Nero from the US, that was from you. Good morning to you. Your name is Leo from Lagos. You said Tinubu gives orders to Nigerian military and police to eliminate kidnappers because it seems kidnappers are gradually coming to kill some important people, and Tinubu should also include ritualists, election riggers, and political thieves. That Nigerian military and police should be, let me use the word used, exterminated as well. If Nigeria will move forward. Leo from Lagos, that's from you. Hello, good morning. Okay, I'm laughing at something here. Abiodun, well done. Shegun Honor, I have you here from YouTube. You said Arakuni, is that how they call it? That should be Mr. Right? Rufai Oseni, Nigeria is a mere geographical expression. Ethnic nationalities want their freedom. That's from Shegun Honor. Shegun goes on to say it is unnatural to deny your ethnic nationality. It's a natural way to assert your ethnic nationality. All right, Francis Onyebuchi, good morning to you too. You say God bless you people for the good work you're doing. Thank you very much, my brother. Victor Ajele, I got you here. Nigeria's naira has been devalued by 70%. You said £1 is equal to 2,130 naira. I beg now, go send me pound now. True? I just hear they read all these things. Now, wow. You also say Republic of Cotonou's currency, CFA, is stronger than Nigeria's currency. That one is the saddest thing ever. I hear you. Wow, I hear you, Victor. I hear you. And Shegu Honor, you also completed your saying here, Nigeria is going the way of the dodo bird. If you don't know the dodo, go find out what happened to the dodo. I'm not going to be telling you about the dodo bird. What happened to the dodo bird begins with an E. Go and find out what that is. And who else will I have here? Okay, there are other messages on YouTube, but I'll continue as I'll be taking your message now. You are next. Very good morning to you. The volume output is rather low and Mr. Rufai barely audible. Please, I wonder what happened to your end. Please tell me, where did you send that message from? I'd like to know where you sent that from, please. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, Lady T.
Good morning, your name? Oh, undiluted, how are you? Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, how are you doing?
How was your night? Hope you slept well.
I did though, but before I knew it, alarm blew. I was like, what the... But here I am.
Okay. Thank God for the gift of life.
Amen. Go ahead.
Yeah, bring out this time to greet all the people in GOP. GOP has made me proud in Lagos.
Thank you.
Love GOP. Number one thing, you people are giving correct news and correct information. I have been in Wazobia for many years ago. I swear they never do what you people are doing.
Oh, thank you.
All the KK, all the buses, all the transporters, they are using GOP. Thank God for GOP.
Thank you very much.
Another thing is, let Mr. President release Martin Mandekano. That is all what I have to say this morning.
Thank you very much.
When we are saying our God, they are here blog.
Don't worry.
Thank you and God bless us all.
God bless you. Have a beautiful day and God bless us all. Thank you so much. So you heard that. Advertise with us 0912-666-9908. Yeah, it's worth it. Hello, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning, Lady C.
Yeah.
Vitamin C and all the
vitamin
all the
D.
in this world. All the good things.
Welcome, Ben. Yeah.
Thank you. You see, Mr. President, I want him to show that he's serious concerning this whistleblowing law. Because the former Attorney General Malani, a whistleblower reported in that he sold our food worth $3 billion during the time of Buhari. Now, Tinubu should take over from this one, use this one to show us example that this whistleblowing law is working. Whistleblower is still around, still alive. Concerning this flood, they are letting us that we should go and start digging holes. So when Cameroon is releasing their dam, please, how much does it cost for one dam that Nigeria cannot build dam in every 36 states now? that can take this water. How much does the dam cost? That the federal government can give people going for a pilgrimage is 90 billion. That they could not construct dam that will take this water, and it is destroying our crops. It is destroying homes. You said that now in your house, now in your home, flood are taking over your home now. And so many other people like you. The federal government should start constructing, contract to your debtor to do it. Mr. President should stop all this traveling. It doesn't profit us anything. Money is here in Nigeria. Let me recover all the stolen funds in this country. Use it and build dam.
Okay.
So
All right.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies, say good morning and Rufai Oseni, our man. Neka from Surulere. Please, this linking of SIM card, is it for everybody again or for new SIMs? Check your SIM. Even if you did it before and they keep telling you that it's not okay, you keep getting that message.
Yeah. A spiritual woman. Yes, I can see.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Lady C, say you wake up by 4 a.m. every day. You are a strong woman.
That's how it is, man.
Yeah, the only strong woman in this Nigeria.
Now, true be that. Thank you. Now,
yes,
wash.
so, yeah. Lady C, my take this morning is this. Tinubu said that he's going to tackle the bandits and other people. What about the 400 names given by United Arab Emirates government? If we didn't start from there, there's nothing he can do. This thing will continue. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't know, let him go and ask people. If we didn't tackle the people, the 400, learning about 400 names, why can't they measure this? They brought a former DSS boss, and the people were asking the man, what about the 400 names? He said that they can't rush to name mention the people's name, this and that. How many years now? He said he cannot rush, but you want to go and arrest Labor Joe Ajero. Look at what these people are doing. They are dribbling us. They are dribbling themselves, not us.
Okay.
Let me see. That's my take this morning.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, I got you, Shegun Alani. You saying here, but the judge is not politically sincere to Nigeria. He is in the league of Wiki. Nigerians are in the midst of storm of hunger, hardship, and teeth gnashing. Someone is talking of 2731. Let's enjoy today, Baba. Leave distraction. That was from you, Shegu Alani. And I have you, Mazi Ugochukwu, a.k.a. Elder General from Isheri of Oshun. This government is becoming worse than military regime. How can FG using police to be treating or threatening NLC president because he led a successful strike that shut down the nation's economy? But the judge should know that his advice is no longer needed in PDP. Please free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's how you ended your message. And I have you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Good morning. Hello? Hello, I can hear the noise around you, but not you. Okay, maybe you try and call back. Prince Malik. I have you, Prince Malik. When did Bode Judge become God? Is the country going well in his eyes? That's the question you asked, Prince Malik, but stress was mine. I have your message. Good morning. You're saying, as a people, what can we do to get government to reverse this anti-education policy of 18 years plus? Well, I'm hearing the NAS and reps are all saying that it's going to be subjected to public debate and public hearing and all that. It is taking us backwards, you say. When government brings out a policy, there should be a mechanism for the people to resist and get it reversed. Here. And government has continued to pay lip service to the issue of insecurity. It is pathetic. Nice work you're doing. Thank you very much. Tony James, driving through Ikeja. When you settle, where would you settle? Let me know that one too now. All right. And I have Ikesi Onoha from Ojo Alaba. Ladies, see, me and you know it's that Nigerians are not united. As for NLC president, if they like, let them lock him up. That man messed himself up. You think so? If you present yourself as rag, people will take you as rag. Let them... Okay, so they worry you. Oh, God. And the number is 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp is 0817 175 6338. Hello, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Auntie Grandma.
Hey, how now?
I'm fine. I'm fine, my sister. God bless you and bless you with that, my brother. Mouth no complain, you people.
Monday, Abby? No. Oh, good news. Good news. I try small, even though I flop for beginning.
You try.
All right, go ahead. Welcome.
I want to talk about this man.
Hello? Oh, the line went off. Call back. Hello, good morning.
Dear Mama, good morning.
Oh, my God. This is the Remy without the Martins.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
Welcome.
You see, I'm tired of making policy without empirical evidence that we inform your policy. This policy on education, I want the government to show us, how did you arrive at this conclusion? Which study was conducted that shows that until you get to 18 before you can attain maturity? I mean, this is dangerous, because you're going to slow down the destiny of many young people. You have attacked their parents. You have prevented their parents from being able to look after their kids. Now you are now attacking the kids. I see it as an attack on the mind, young mind, that are thriving. Now, a lot of people have argued that, until you get to 18, look, in your own days, that might be the case. Not anymore, because people learn fast these days. People are growing rapid. Young people these days, the rate at which they learn is great. Now, when you confine them to a specific zone, you can even cause them mental health breakdown. Because every evidence we have seen around have shown, if a child is not learning at a pace upon which such child is supposed to learn, that child can have mental breakdown. Lastly, Chief Bode just should please free us. Who tribe help? He and the 5 governors, they are the one that helped Tinubu to win this election. Look at what they are costing us. And they are now still reminding us that it's not the turn of one tribe. I don't care. Bring anybody from anywhere to come and rule this country. I said it earlier. AI will do better than the people in power right now. Have a good day.
So the AI will be AI Niger. Thank you, Remy. Have a beautiful day. All right, take care. CY Honesty, I got your message here. You saying, according to Oseni, the condemnation of a woman who spoke about harming some tribe, when those I don't get what you said, but I know you're talking about the ones that were pronounced against the Igbos, who condemned that the politicians reacted to issues to get tribal sentiments. It's high time the Nigerian masses understand that politicians are using tribal sentiments to move out our mind on their evil plots against the masses. See why, honestly, I'm going to respond to you now. This particular message you sent, I don't think is very correct, because when those people spoke against Igbos, there was a huge cry over it. That is the Igbo must go thing, and others people condemned it. We condemned it and all that. But check it. Let's say the truth and say it the way it is. Nobody should go anywhere and be telling people that we're going to use poisonous substances. That's what they'll be doing. Poisonous substances, and you'll be putting it in the water, in the food of people, and that those people will die slow death, mentioning the tribes. Come on, you shouldn't be even seen trying to bring one to justify another. Two wrongs don't make a right. And I say that lady is evil. Even if she was plain, even if she was just cruising, the Bible says out of the heart, the mouth speaketh the abundance of the heart. That was evil. Did you hear her? See why honesty? You heard her, and you're still trying to justify that they said Igbo must go. People did not say much. Yo. That was completely wrong. Let's not go there at all. That was evil. That lady is evil. I say it. And I pray they arrest her and throw the key away at least for maybe 7 years. Only okay, 7 years. 7 years. So when they want to throw the key away, they shouldn't throw it inside ocean. Just keep it somewhere. 7 years later, bring her out. That she should poison people. Did you hear her? Poison them slow, and they will die slow, painful death. Are you kidding me? Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Have you turned off your radio? I heard it just now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Mr. Opera Felix.
Welcome, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from Medimo.
Welcome.
So, talking about this Bode judge issue. Bode judge is trying to bring another confusion to Nigeria. I remember he said during the time of campaign that if Tinubu wins election, he will be run to exile. Now he have forgotten that language.
He said they've begged him.
It's not attacking.
That they've begged him.
They beg him?
Make it not go. Please don't go, sir.
Okay. Okay. So I think by now that he's supposed to be in exile. But since they beg him not to go, he's supposed to be a good Nigerian. He's supposed not to be criticizing anybody. And if Atiku has his way to run election, he should continue. He's a Nigerian. So that is my contribution.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. Okay, Victor, you said there are 4 types of electricity in England: nuclear power, wind turbines, solar, and national grid. We have what type? National grid, and is always fainting, collapsing. Zebra Wisdom, good morning, my friend. How are you? Tinubu and members of his clique have bastardized Nigeria and Nigeria's economy in a manner never experienced before in the history of Nigeria, making the clownish Buhari a saint. Ooh. Ola Adura Music. My name is Ajigbare from Ajegunle. Please, can Eco Disco tell us why they give additional bills to the people of Ajegunle and even promise to bring more by next month? All right, Ola. You know, this is not what we're talking about this morning, but I just thought to read that. This is what we'll do, Ola. Can you holla at 10:30? All those of you who sent this and that about things different, and I think I saw another message about this disco too. Please, can you call? I would like you guys to call 10:30. Let's talk about this. Share with me the experiences. Share with us the kind of bills they've been bringing and all that. I'd appreciate it for us to make it bigger. Let's really talk about it. Yeah, and not just this one line. I need your voice to be heard too. So please don't fail. Try very hard. Let's talk about that by 10:30. Joe Ajero is reaping what he has sown. The same Joe Ajero under Buhari was busy destroying the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, with this United Labour Congress, ULC, and he didn't know this day will come. No pity for him. That is what you are saying, Nana. And you're also saying, you see this 18 years of age before any student writes work. I think this government now wants to implement, don't say that, Boko Haram agenda. No, now. Anyway, I'm not surprised. Or should I remind you, they still have shit. Nah. As you see me yet, so you not treat you. I just go beg you. Yeah. You've already said what you had to say now. Wait till be that last line. I beg you. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hey, Auntie Cordelia, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And this and this is Ali from Agopa last way.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I could remember vividly when Igbo came out and said Hausa must go. At least we should stop doing all these things, tribalism stuff like that, ethnicity. Right? I mean, I didn't work with Igbo people, and they are my people. You understand? Maybe Hausa. So we should stop, like, hating each other. We are all Nigerians. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to say. And these are Labour president. I know sympathize
Why?
I don't really sympathize with that person because when we declare a minimum with 250k, government at least don't go to pay that money. But when just go say 70k is okay for us and see what we are talking now. It's unfair. Men just go facing, men just go carrying cost.
All right. You say your name is Aliu, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your first time calling me?
No.
Okay. But may I say ring bell for you?
Yeah.
For that thing that you said, I ring bell.
Thank you very much.
All right, you take care. All right, take care. God bless you. Pius from Egbeda, how are you? You said Bode George, who said he would leave Nigeria if Tinubu won the presidency. Today, amidst hunger and insecurity in the land, he's telling us that Tinubu is doing better and must be in power till 2031. I think he's suffering from old age-related syndrome. Pius from Egbeda, old age not be bad thing now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Cordelia.
Good morning, how are you?
My name is Alex. I'm calling from United Kingdom.
You see, your voice is so calm, right? The atmosphere around you is so calm. It could make me wish that I did where you did right now in the UK.
Oh, thank you. Just woke up.
You just woke up. All right, cool. Go ahead.
Regarding the satanic education policy pronounced by the Minister of Education, I think the right thing to do is for patients to start mobilizing now and take the federal government, the Minister of Education, and the Ministry of Education to courts. I believe a lot of people are ready to contribute to the legal costs. Yeah, and because every time a minister from the north is someone from the north is a minister of education, they start to bring the south backward occasionally. You remember the evil history policy that the minister of education from the north came up with, and they struck out the history from education curriculum. So I think we should not waste time. The parents should not waste time. They should take them to court, and I believe they're gonna win.
Alex, let me ask a couple of questions here because I know a little bit about some other places. I don't know how it really works in the UK. What is it? Do they have age limits? Primary, secondary, university? What is it like?
They do. They actually they do. Every child starts primary education at the age of 6.
Okay.
And then at the age of 16, they write the high school examination, getting ready to go to either college or sixth form. The sixth form is where they go to do A level for 2 years. And so if you pass well, when children pass well, they go to sixth form. If they don't pass very well, some of them go to college and then study for a year or 2 years, depending on the field.
Does that not mean that they get to enter the university at 18 or 17? What age?
Now they when they finish A level, then they go to the university.
At what age?
Or
at what age?
Or that would be at the age of 18, I think. 16, 17, 18, depending on what they do.
But I think that's basically almost same kind of thing they are trying to implement. Do they allow children to skip classes there? Gifted children, what do they do with gifted children?
They actually, it's a norm here. Children don't skip classes, as far as I know. But then every country operates differently.
Yeah.
So it has become a norm in that part of the country, in Nigeria, for instance, for bright children to skip uh, 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 classes. And a lot of children of the privileged children of government officials, do skip classes there, and they should allow it to continue because this is something they have established. It has become a norm there,
Okay, what if a
for
norm? What if
years.
a norm maybe is not playing out well? Is it possible for that norm to be changed?
Well, well, actually, it is actually the children of the ministers, the children of government officials that do this, the children of the well-placed Nigerians. It is not the children of the poor.
Okay.
So I believe behind the curtain, in their at their dinner tables, a lot of them must be kicking against the policy.
Okay.
So I wouldn't mind the policy. I wouldn't mind that to continue.
Yeah, right.
So because they are children that are even very brighter than some of the people we have in National Assembly. Children of secondary school children, brighter than a lot of people sitting down in the Senate and in House of Representatives, taking 20-something millions every month, and with the constituency projects fund their pockets.
Okay.
And so a lot of them are there sleeping, sitting down, sleeping, and then at the end of the month they go home with 20-something millions.
Okay, Alex, thank you so
Okay,
much.
all right,
Okay,
thanks.
so I did a quick interview with you there because I wanted to understand what it's like where you are. Thank you so much for your time and for allowing me to do that with you. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
All right,
Bye.
thank you. Have a beautiful day. Okay, so that was not a norm. I just debated a bit to have, as I said, a quick interview to understand their own system. We marry everything, and we'll make our own informed. How do I call it? It's not decision now. Conclusions. Approved. Okay, please. My name is Daniel, but my problem is on Owo College to know if it is an approved school. Thanks. It's very easy now. You go online, Google, approved or not. Go to the if it's a university, I think there is a place you can do that. Check it online. Check it. It's easy for you to find out if it's approved or not. Good morning to you. Sign from Olodia Papa, original bald head Rastaman, OBR. As regards integration of Nigeria from Wazobia to all the half-hearted efforts to minimize tribal division, it has only become worse since 1966. Amadu Bello swore the foreigners would be preferred to be employed in the north instead of Igbos, so why can't we go back to updated regional parliamentary governments so that regions can unify themselves from within? This common sense solution will now lead to a true federated unified nation. We are currently living in a confused, undefined country where former apostles of regional governments become champions of one Nigeria as soon they manipulate themselves into power. Senator from Melodia Papa, that was you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you? What's your name?
Yeah, I'm good. This is Mr. Monday.
Hey, Monday, I called your name before. I went to give good news your name. Sorry. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I just want to say good job to Rufai and good job to you, Ellie.
Thank you.
Good day.
Thank you very much.
And
But
I say
Rufai's
good
name
morning
doesn't
to
have
Africa.
Good morning, Africa. Rufai's name doesn't have L inside, though. Hey, L is the other one.
Me, I don't know.
Now you just add
There no vex.
Is
okay.
okay.
No vex.
Lie. Thank you so much.
And good morning, Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Monday. Bye. Let's PDP and Labour Party reconcile their differences and come together to take power from Tinubu in 2027. We all knew that APC didn't win 2023 general elections, but APC used the internal crisis in PDP to manipulate their way to get power and use the judiciary to bury PDP and Labour Party. Ifedayo from Egbeda, that was from you. Hello, good morning. Abiodun. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Cordelia.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Chooks, calling from United Kingdom.
Welcome, Chooks. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see, what is it in the education? It's very poor policy that, students of that age should have their A level or minimum college qualification. In this country, what they do is you will be 16 to finish secondary school, that is O level. Then if you make it to sixth form, which is 2 years study in A level matters, and you have your exam when you are 18, and then ready to go to university. So for somebody to have excellent, if you are good, that you can do it before that year.
Okay.
There's a Nigerian family in this country which made history. The Imafidon's family. You can Google it.
I know them.
So, what are we talking about?
So you mean that
if
you're gifted, if the child is gifted, you are allowed to just move on. But another problem here is whether they're gifted or not. We're having a clean conversation now. Some parents just push the children, though. That's the truth about some of the ones here.
Yeah, that is where the government comes in, because here you will be tested to make sure that nobody pushes you, but the talent you have that is pushing you, because they don't want you to have mental breakdown. So they care for that. That's why if your child go to school, they're not only there to learn. The teachers are monitoring them to make sure that they are well kept. That's
okay. Hello. The line just fizzled out. Chooks. Okay. All right, Chooks. Thank you very much for sharing that. I got you, but I have to step aside now. Adigbo and Tohanson will be coming. They will be taking up their bit. That will be at 8:30, and we'll read all the messages. The ones I didn't take right now, I'm going to be taking all of them at 10:30, and we can talk about other things too. And we may just have a guest join us at the top of the hour, or rather at 10:30. We may have a guest. I'll let you know that too when I come back. Till then, take care of yourself. Abiodun Ojediji, thank you so much, and thank you for being a part of the program. See you at 10:30. I'm Cordelia Obey.
Sabah, Delta State, Nigeria comes alive as the city will host the best of African artists at the International Choral and Traditional Music Fiesta under the leadership of the festival's spiritual father and chief host, Archbishop Dr. Daniel Oko, General Superintendent of Christ Holy Church International and President of Christian Association of Nigeria. Asaba hosts the 8th edition of the Africa Sings Festival, an international choral and traditional music festival with great excitement and time of praise. Special guest of honor, His Excellency Right Honorable Elder Sheriff Oborewori, Governor Delta State. Come and celebrate Africa through workshops, seminars, concerts, and competition. Scheduled to hold from 8th through